Champaign, Illinois against the Fighting Illini.
We come out, they won the toss and deferred. We took the ball in the opening kickoff right down the field. Joe Germain hitting John Lumpkin. Really good to see John Lumpkin get more involved in our passing game. He caught 3 passes for 32 yards. D Miller and David Boston both had big games. This is D coming across the middle here. They're trying to play us man coverage also, Jeff. They got a lot of people up the line of scrimmage, and obviously we don't think they can do that. Also, it's good to see Danny Stoltz kicking. He hit that one real well. 40, what was that, a 47-yard field goal, I believe, to open it. 40-yard field goal to open the score.
Yep.
Here we're playing good defense as we did throughout the ball game. Got the ball back for the offense and come out again, have to throw the football, and Joe is going downfield to David Boston. David made a good move and got open on the sideline.
15 yards on the pickup.
Offensive line did a better job. And again, Big John, they're playing us too deep, and you got to get somebody down the middle. They're doubling both wide receivers, and it was good to see John Lumpkin catch 3 passes in the game. Here's Joe Montgomery. Joe's from Chicago, so it's good to see him go home and have a good game against the homeboys.
18 yards on the pickup for Montgomery.
Come right back with Michael Wiley on a little inside trap play. Good blocking by the offensive line. Kurt Murphy at center, Rob Murphy left guard, Ben Gilbert at right guard. Tyson Walter at left tackle, and of course Brooks Burris at right tackle. Now this is disappointing here. We've got the ball down on their goal line. You got to punch it in. They're playing us real tight, so we got to throw the football, and Big John is open, but John Lumpkin, number 85, is open there in the corner of the end zone.
Good stuff. 3 touchdowns last year. That's his first of this season, and a 10-0 Ohio State lead after quarter number 1.
That's the best ball game that John's had here this year, John Lumpkin. Really proud of the way he's improving.
3 catches, 32 yards for Lumpkin, and up top again.
Again, we're going up top. They're trying to play us man coverage, and D Miller right here, number 15, out of Springfield, another fine catch. D makes some great catches for us. Good play by David Boston. David takes the ball, makes a guy miss him. That's a 3rd and long situation. Puts the ball in the end zone. Gets this little penalty right there. You cannot do that in college football. You cannot celebrate. They call that excessive celebration. There's a little man again. The little big man, I guess I should say right there. Antoine Winfield, number 11. What a great year he's having for us.
Winfield for a 6-yard loss on the tackle.
How about this true freshman here? Jamar Martin coming out of the backfield. Canton McKinley High School, number 39, catching the ball. Coming out of the backfield and runs over a couple guys.
And it's Reggie Germany up top.
Reggie is, again, one of those young players that's really having a good year. Number 80, out of St. Louis. Caught a little poster out there trying to cover Reggie. Reggie's one of the fastest guys on our team.
Runs track as well and runs the pass pattern as well.
Watch Niall. Our linebackers cover those backs like a blanket coming out of the backfield. Niall and Jerry Rosinski and Andy Katzenmoyer, all 3 of those guys had good ball games.
Nice introduction there, and then up top, Jermaine goes again to David Boston, 38 yards.
Great camera work right there. Great throw, and again, they're trying to play man coverage, and David is just a better athlete than that defensive back that's covering. This is probably a little bit out of Danny's range here. Right before halftime, we got a little bit of wind in his back, and we tried a 57-yard field goal there that obviously came up a little short.
Yep, just a bit, but that's all right. Still a 24-0 lead at the half. You got to be pleased with that, especially considering what Illinois tried to do. They tried to make you throw the football and shut down the run.
They're trying to copy what we do defensively. That's exactly what we do, a pressure package, but they don't have Antoine Winfield and Ahmed Plummer playing corners for them. They're trying to man up with our wide receivers, and we can throw the football down the field. That's what I like about our offense. We're not one-dimensional. We can run the ball, and also we can throw the football. Now,
every touchdown pass that we've seen to this point in the game came off a play-action fake. Any relation to that, as opposed to when they got the run up there, they're looking for the run, you play-action fake and make them bite on that?
Jeff, that's a good observation. Obviously, we're trying to establish a running game, and when you get those safeties up in there, nosing up in there trying to stop the running game, you come with play-action pass, and then you've got that corner on an island. And he's got a lot of field. Our wide receiver's got a lot of field to operate in because the safety takes himself out of pass support, coming up there trying to support the running game.
Anything to talk about? 24-0 lead at the half as you go in?
Well, as usual, we went in and talked about what the good things we did in the first half, what the bad things, any kind of adjustments we need to make, whether we're going to which end of the field we're going to defend in the second half, little things like that. But I felt pretty comfortable. I didn't think they were going to beat us. I didn't know how many more points we would score in the second half, but the way we were playing defense, they weren't going to score many against us.
All right, we will tally it up and show you just how many points the Bucks put on the board in the second half right after this break.
One time they brought more people than we can block, and Joe went hot to David Boston for the touchdown there, which I thought was a very well executed play. We come out here in the second half and got after him pretty good. Again, we're playing man coverage. Damon Moore's having a great year right there, number 13. Get the ball back. Here again, we're coming out, throwing the little curl route right there to D. Miller. D, being a big, strong, physical receiver there, picks up some extra yardage after he catches the ball. We're going to come right back to the same play, the other side of the field. Joe drops back, gets good protection. Again, D, you can see that corner is playing off of him a little bit. Number 33, D catches the ball in front of it.
26 yards on those two pass plays combined, and then Jermaine.
You can't do this. No, see, we did the same thing to them later on in the ball game. You cannot turn anybody loose. We had a missed assignment there, either the guard or tight end, or somebody's got to stay in and block the guy coming off the corner.
Now he finds Jamar Martin again out of the backfield.
Jamar Martin, this is a long yardage situation. Jamar did a nice job, caught the ball and became a north-south runner, and picked up some valuable yardage.
Pickup of 17 on that play, but not enough to sustain the drive. Third quarter, no scoring. We go to the fourth, and Joe Montgomery again.
Joe gets cranked up. Jamar Martin, a good block. Number 39, good block on their linebacker. Joe is a north-south runner. I thought he had a good day. Good to see Danny kick this. A 47-yard field goal. You can see there, Jeff, that cleared with about 10 yards to spare. 27-0 the score at this point of the game. Right there, Antoine went for the interception, and you know you're in trouble when your outside linebacker, James Cotton, runs down the wide receiver there behind.
Again,
Here comes Cotton. Here comes Cotton. I tell you what, he's starting to come on now. He's playing like we thought he was going to be playing after spring practice. Knocks the ball loose, and Niall Diggs picks it up and runs 47 yards for a touchdown.
Defense, once again, for the second week in a row,
There's
defense
that pep rally
scoring a
I'm talking
touchdown.
about. Watch the other guys come to him. Isn't it great to see the defense celebrating the end zone like this?
Good stuff.
Get after him, defense. Get after him. There we're going deep. We got our young players in the ball game here now, and they run by a freshman corner.
Second team in the game. That's Nate Clemens.
We're playing man coverage. We come back and get the ball back, and we put our second offense in the game. Mark Garcia goes deep to Kenyon Rambo, number 4. Kenyon did a nice job returning punts. Also did a nice job catching the long pass.
40 yards on the pickup there for Rambo, and then to another favorite target on this day.
Comes right back to Reggie Germany. A little play action pass that we talked about earlier. And now you're going to see some other young players here. Derek Combs bounces the ball outside, number 43. I thought he might score on this one, takes it down to the 2-yard line. And then we put the true freshman in the ball game.
Yep.
Jonathan Wells get good blocking there on the left side of the line. And Jonathan Wells puts the ball in the end zone.
He's got a nose for the end zone there.
That's his, what is that, second or third touchdown he scored so far this year. And again, you can see all the excitement there. The rest of the offensive linemen come over and congratulate him. Nice job here, Mark Garcia running for a first down. Keep the old ball, keep the clock going. I thought Illinois was a scrappy football team. They were not.